Hi everyone, this is Yohan and I hope you're enjoying the Christmas and holiday season. Today I would love to share a cute little project. So we're gonna make this mini makeup pouch. This is a great little pouch to put some of your makeup essentials such as lipstick, small mascara, foundation, etc. Throw this in your purse and you're good to go for the day. You can also use this to keep your medicine, first aid, or your electronics cable when you go for traveling, such as phone charger, earbuds, headphone, what have you. The finished measurements of this pouch are about 5" wide by 5" tall by 2¼ deep. It comes with a zipper closure and 2 mesh pockets in the interior. This is a fun little project to do in between your busy holiday season using materials that you probably already have in your stash. Alright guys, before you get started, make sure to go get the PDF pattern and the cutting instructions at yohansewingstudio.com. It's free. Before we jump into the tutorial, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much for all of your love and supports throughout the year of 2024, and I wish you all the best for the upcoming year 2025. Alrighty guys, let's jump straight into the video and please enjoy. The first thing that you want to do is to print out the template for the main body and the pocket and then cut the pieces accordingly. For the main body, you want to cut 2 pieces from the main fabric and 2 from the lining fabric. Make sure to snip the notches right away and then mark the top of each panel. Cut 2 pieces of batting. I like to cut them a slight larger than the template. Layer the batting piece on the wrong side of the main panel. As you can see here, I've already drawn my quilting design prior. Make sure to use disappearing fabric marker for that. Now you can pop 1 or 2 pins to hold them together and then quilt as desired. I use the wavy stitching function from my Janami sewing machine and following the lines that I drew. Once you've done that, trim off any excess batting. And you want to repeat the same to the remaining main panel. Next, we're going to work on the mesh pocket. We're going to use fold over elastic to bind the top edges of the pocket panel. So from the starting point of the pocket, you want to fold the elastic just like that. So the top edge of the pocket panel should be sitting on the center point of the elastic and then secure with a clip. You may also secure the end of the elastic. Now go to your sewing machine and then stitch this in place with about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Fold and slightly pull the elastic as you go so that it will fit the pocket. I recommend to use walking foot. Secure the pocket to the right side of the lining panel. Again, make sure to pay attention with the position of the notches. Matching the sides and the bottom edges. Pin to secure this and then base stitch the sides and the bottom with 1/8 inch seam allowance. Now you want to secure the exterior and the lining with the wrong sides facing, matching the notches and all the edges of course, and then base stitch all around with 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then repeat the same to the remaining panels. Next, you want to snip the top and bottom center point of each main panel. So you want to simply fold this in half and then make a little notch there, just like that. Next, we're going to work on the zipper gusset. For the zipper panels, you want to cut 2 strips each from the main fabric and the lining. So if you use zipper by the yard, you want to stitch back and forth at the start and the end of the zipper so that you won't accidentally lose a zipper pull. With the zipper gusset exterior panel facing right side up, you want to stick a basting tape along one of the long side. Lay the zipper with the right side facing down. Match the edge of the zipper tape with the edge of the gusset. Finger press so that the zipper tape will be sticking on the fabric. Apply basting tape along the edges of the zipper tape. Now lay the lining panel right side down. Match the top and the side edges, of course. Once everything is secured, you want to stitch with 3/8 inch seam allowance. Now let's flip this to the right side. You want to finger press the seams, both the exterior and the interior. Try to get as flat as possible. And then top stitch. Now you want to sew the remaining zipper panel to the opposite side of the zipper tape, exactly the same way. Now you want to measure the width of the zipper gusset. It should be about 3 inches wide. If there's any excess fabric there, you can just trim that off. And you want to trim off the front side of the zipper gusset. Base stitch all around the edges of the zipper gusset with about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Next, we're gonna attach the bottom gusset. Apply fusible woven interfacing on the wrong side of the bottom gusset exterior. Now with the lower gusset exterior panel facing right side up, you wanna lay the zipper gusset right side down, matching one of the side edge. Now take the lower gusset lining and lay that right side down. So match the side edges. Now you can pin to secure them and then stitch with 3/8 inch seam allowance. Once you've done that, you want to flip this to the right side. Press the seams, both the exterior and the interior, and then top stitch. We're gonna work the same for the opposite side. So here I've got the zipper gusset right side up. Now bring the remaining side edge of the exterior panel towards the remaining side edge of the zipper gusset panel, and then flip it to the wrong side, and then you want to bring the remaining side edge of the lining panel towards the remaining side edge of the zipper gusset, pin to secure the sandwich, and then stitch with 3/8 inch seam allowance. Now let's flip this to the right side, press the seams, and then top stitch. Once you've done that, base stitch along the edges of the bottom gusset with about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Mark the center point of the zipper and the bottom gusset. So first you want to match the seams there, and right along the center fold of the zipper gusset, you want to clip a little notch on both sides, of course. Now repeat the same to the bottom gusset as well. Next, we're gonna work on a loop handle. So go ahead and fold and press the strip in a 1/4 lengthwise so that you will have a 1/2 inch wide strip. And once you've done that, stitch along the long edges. Position the handle at the top center of the back main body panel on the right side, just like shown on the screen right now. Now you can pin to secure this and then base stitch along the edges with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now it's time to assemble the pouch. We're gonna start with the front panel, so you wanna lay that with the exterior facing up. Make sure that your zipper gusset is wrong side out. Match the center point of the front panel with the center point of the front zipper gusset. Right sides together and then pin. Next, you wanna match the center point of the bottom gusset with the center point of the bottom of the front panel and then pin. Next, we're gonna match the seams between the zipper gusset and the lower gusset, the fold line there, with the side notch, right sides together, of course, and then pin. Now let's repeat the same to the opposite side. Now that we've got the 4 points matched, we're gonna continue pinning all around except of the corners. As usual, we're gonna hand base the corners. So I'm gonna start from the upper corners. Snip the edges of the zipper tape about 1/8 inch. This will help the fabric to relax and able to lay flat. Grab a hand sewing needle and a thread, and then hand base along the corner there with simple running stitches. Once you've secured the gusset, you wanna stitch this in place with 3/8 inch seam allowance. Sew with the gusset facing up, and as you get to the corner, you may wanna reduce the seam allowance a little bit, about 1/4 inch or so. Pay attention to your fabric. Make sure that the fabric lays flat. As you can see here, hand basting the corner area really helps to make stitching this section much easier. Alright, so you should end up with something like this. Next, we're gonna work the same to attach the back panel. So you wanna lay the back panel with the exterior side up. Unzip the zipper all the way. Now lay the gusset with the right side facing down, and just like before, you wanna pin the center points and then pin all around and then hand base the corners and then sew the back panel exactly the same way. And once you've done that, you should end up with something like this. Now you can finish this pouch by binding the raw edges with your favorite binding method. You can use pre-made binding like I do here. This is a single fold binding strip 3/4 inch wide, and I use the same binding method as in my Bitsy bag tutorial. So if you want to check that out, I will link the video in the description box down below. And there you have it, guys. The mini makeup pouch is done. Now let's turn this right side out. And there you go. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, goodbye.